I was thinking about you last night.
Steady.
No. I found a book thought you might like. Under Milkwood. Have you read it?
Yeah, ages ago now.
In school?
Yeah, beautiful use of language.
Really? It's been a while since you last read it.
Off to the skate park.
Oh, funny.
Competition from the bookworm. That must hurt.
Doesn't bother me.
I'm just saying I can lend it to
We're finished.
Blimey, she's a fast worker. I hope it was worth it.
We're gonna keep it.
What are you up to today?
I'm working, Emma's cold and sick.
I'd steer well clear if I were you, Daniel. She's poison.
What'd she say?
Honestly, some of the tat you buy off the internet.
Have you seen Ruby's elephant?
It'll be upstairs under a bed, it usually is.
No, it's not. It's not there. I've just checked.
Look at this, one wash. Look at it.
Well, it was only a £5.
Only a £5. Oh, well, you see, in my day...
Do you have to comment on absolutely everything, eh? Have you ever had an unexpressed thought?
I am having one now, as it happens.
Look, it's Hope's sentencing today. Do you think I care about...
Fizz, sit down.
I can't sit down. I can't. I've got to iron. I've got to do my stuff. I've got to do Hope's stuff.
It is done. All done.
Right. Sorry. Thank you.
Now sit down. Because if you panic, Hope will panic.
Do you reckon? She's up there now with Ruby watching The Simpsons on a tablet. She's laughing her head off.
That's here. This is there. She's going to take her cues from you, and if you're frightened, she's going to be frightened.
Yeah, I know.
Remember, parents' most valuable asset. A poker face.
Gotcha.
See, I see you spent the night with her then.
Yeah, well, he can do what he likes as far as I'm concerned. All that matters today is Hope.
How's the head?
I shouldn't drink so much. What time did you come to bed?
I slept on the sofa. I mean, you was out like a light.
On the sofa. That's no way to start our engagement.
I know, yeah. Look, I'm gonna have to get going because I want to get to the court with plenty of time to spare.
Of course.
Alina, look, I'm sorry. I know this must be hard after what happened.
No, I understand. I hope everything goes well for her. Then we can start planning the rest of our lives.
Can't wait.
The key is hearts and minds. We need to box smart, because I know how the council moves.
Slowly.
We have to anticipate their response, choose our moment, and strike like a coiled panther.
Okay.
The woman I talked to yesterday, she said the most important thing is to mark our territory. I mean, what is our patch?
Well, I would say, the top of Balaclava Terrace.
Oh, no, that's a common mistake. We don't know anybody at top end of Balaclava Terrace.
Well, no, but...
So we need to get a big percentage of the residents, and then we've got the council painted into the corner like a wounded bear. So here, and here, and all the way down here, but we don't want to leak into the Hilda Baker estate. Most of their cars are on bricks anyway, so we're going to have to knock on a lot of doors and ring a lot of bells.
I am not afraid of hard graft. The traffic round here is getting silly.
I mean, Victoria and Coronation, they're not going to be a problem, but they're an odd lot on Tile Street. Got a shocking problem with public urination during the Queen's Jubilee. I said to Tim, it's a funny way to celebrate our monarch's reign.
What with parking, peeing and pollution, it is not a pretty picture. I'm so sorry that was a lot of peas. I've just spat on your mouth.
So, right, we need to remember our patch and present our pamphlets. Oh, I'm doing it now.
Look, I was just thinking, do you think we need to speak to the council first, you know, just to make sure all this is achievable?
No, we need to gather our supporters, rally our troops, and then whack the council over the head with it like a rolled-up newspaper.
We will fag them on the street, we will fag them outside the kebab shop. We will fag them on the benches.
I know you're taking the mickey, Aggie, but this is a war. And this is a war I am determined to win.
This is your 8:40 wake-up call.
Hey. What time is it?
I just said 20 to 9.
AM or PM?
AM, so it's lucky I brought breakfast.
Oh, you are a literal lifesaver.
Well, you'd be no good to Kelly if you're dozing off during opening statements.
Oh, I've got so much to do and absolutely no money to do it with. I don't suppose I could ask you to be a sounding board for me again, could I?
Of course. I love playing Joe number 6, mate. As long as it's somewhere else, though, you need a change of scenery. Bistro for lunch? I'll book. I've got contacts.
Yeah, great.
Can I play footy with Jack on the Red Wreck after holiday club?
No, I don't think so, love. You've still got that chesty cough, haven't you?
Well, I tested negative, and if I'm well enough to go to this stupid holiday club, I'm well enough to play footy after.
Maria, you got a minute?
Oh, do you know what? I've not actually, Sal. I'm late already, as it is.
Hi, Liam. Are you enjoying your summer holidays?
No.
Oh, that's nice. Now, I'm sure you've heard about this residence parking campaign.
Oh, Sal, I'm sorry. I really don't have time right now.
This is really important.
Sorry.
Don't come crying to me when you get squeezed out by a stranger's Volvo.
Right, well, I better get off. I don't want to Carla's psych remarks if I'm late. Let's give Gloria a kiss.
No, don't wake her. I was up half the night with her.
All right, well, I'll blow her a kiss from the door.
Has the post come?
Yeah, nothing for you, sorry, mate.
Look, I reckon they're just sitting on it. Bet I don't even get a reply.
Yeah, well, it's called an independent office for police conduct. We can at least give him a chance to come good.
Yeah, right.
Well, you only filed the review a couple of weeks ago.
Just because you're being banged up doesn't make you a legal expert.
Where did that come from?
It's getting crowded in here.
And he's in a lousy mood.
Right, I'm gonna go and have a shower.
No, you're not. I'm running a bath.
Can't stand much more of this.
Yeah, well, give him a break. He could lose his whole career.
It's not just him, it's everything. Michael, he's right. Now we're back together, we need to get a place of our own. And your parents might say they're cool as being back together, but it still feels weird, all of us on top of each other.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it later.
Okay, yeah. Just ignore the problem, like you always do.
I'm going to work, Grace. That's what most people do. I'll see you later. Look.
I hate wearing a tie.
And I, as a girl, all men wore ties day and night. I even wore them when they were mowing the lawn. Not that I knew anybody who had a lawn, but we saw a lot of it in the pictures.
You all right? Right, I've dropped Ruby at Ches's. She's well happy, so... You all right driving, Ty?
Yeah, of course.
You won't be able to drink.
Nan, we're going to the youth court. I doubt there'll be a bar.
Oh, my heart's going a mile a minute now.
Fizz, they're not going to take her off us, right? That solicitor pretty much said so yesterday, especially now she's pleading guilty.
Yeah, well, I just hope they're sympathetic to her. Get her the help she needs.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
So what did little Polly Pocket have to say last night?
Not much. She was pretty drunk.
I suppose if you're that tiny, even a sniff of a barmaid's apron would get you welled.
Look, she was upset, OK? So I just stayed the night on the sofa.
Yeah.
Will you two just shut up, please? Right? Today is about hope.
I know.
Just for today, can we be united, please? Hey? Concentrate on her.
Yeah, look, we can, but I promised that I wouldn't lie to you again.
Right?
So, last night we kind of decided...
Go on, spit it out.
We're engaged.
What are you doing?
Oh, do you know, I was just about to pop in. Can you sign our petition?
I'm very fussy what I put my name to.
Well, since Inkerman Street went residents only, people are parking the cars all day just to use the tram.
Right, and what about passing trade?
Eh?
Have you got any idea how much of my business is panicking husbands parking up outside because they forgot a special occasion?
23. How should I know?
A massive percent, that's what.
Oh, Alia, you're more civic-minded. Residence parking.
No customer parking outside Speedo. Eh? Look, I'm sorry, but it's a big no from me. Me and all. Well, sorry, Sal, but we rely on our customers coming for pickups. It'd destroy the business if they couldn't park nearby for a few minutes. Also, my flowers soak up carbon dioxide, so I'm doing my bit for the environment as it is.
Well, they don't soak up exhaust fumes, though, do they?
I don't know, Sally. Ask Monty Don.
Can I watch the telly? Yeah, of course you can. And then can I play with the babies? In a bit, yeah, they're asleep. Okay.
Don't. I know what you're going to say. I've already had a row with Ches about this.
Well, I don't have a problem with Ruby. But I wouldn't let Hope anywhere near the sofa, let alone the kids.
No. She's like a one-woman arson squad.
You should have a fire extinguisher at the ready.
Yeah, well, you remember what she did to Joseph? She is completely out of control.
I don't get it. How can you get accidentally engaged?
It just sort of happened.
I mean, for such a simple soul, you don't have to make life difficult for yourself.
Has Alina given any thought to the fact she's going to be Hope's stepmummy? It's going to make for some fun Christmas dinners.
Yeah, just don't get her to like the pudding.
Oi.
I am so stupid. I actually trusted you'd come back last night.
I didn't have sex with her.
Morning.
I'm sorry. Hope step.
Yeah, I've just aged a bit with all the worry.
Sorry, a bit of a domestic.
Yeah, well, I don't suppose they're strangers to that sort of thing in here. There's not too many happy families coming in here. I say, not too many happy families coming in here.
We haven't got long,
Right.
but we have looked out with the judge. She is fairly sympathetic in cases like these.
Right, well, that's good.
Yeah. So what's the best we can hope for?
As I say, with Hope pleading guilty.
I didn't do anything wrong.
May I?
Of course, yeah.
So what's going to happen, Hope, is that we are going to tell the judge that you did start the fire, but that you didn't want to hurt anybody. Then the judge will decide what happens next.
Okay.
She'll be starting in 15 if anyone wants to visit the loo.
Oh, madam, come on, let's squeeze out one last week. You know what these legal eagles are like when they get going.
Try not to worry. This isn't a trial, and you're here together supporting your daughter. That's a good start.
You know, I don't know why we bother with the legal system at all. You know, people around here, they operate in their own system based on guesswork.
Oh, it's such a close-knit community.
Yeah, and like all close-knit communities, what they don't know, they make up.
It's a bit harsh.
I am convinced that Kelly's innocent. But even if she wasn't, she deserves a defence just like everybody else.
Yeah, well, you can't blame Abby. If I thought that a lawyer was preventing justice being done for the murder of my son, I'd be furious too.
Kelly's innocent.
You fostered her. Don't you think that might have affected your judgment?
Look, can we just have another few minutes, Lee?
Oh, hiya.
Right. Can I get a proper strong cappuccino, please, Leanne?
Extra shot?
Oh, yeah, at least. Roy's stuff just don't cut it for me these days. Well hard, me. I'll look very heated.
Can't believe he's defending Kelly.
It's his job, I suppose. He looks knackered.
Yeah, that's because he can't afford to take anybody else on. So he's riding in on his white Charger on his lonesome. Yeah, I bet that Corey's got a massive legal team.
Do you know, I've taken the day off work for this. 5 signatures I got. 5.
Well, that's not too bad.
Well, one signed Buzz Aldrin, and the other one signed Lulu from Scotland. But I feel really bad about the last one.
Why?
Well, it was a confused little old lady on the bottom end of Balaclava Terrace, and she was really happy to sign it, but I think she thought I was the pool sled, and she kept trying to give me 50p.
Well, I've had much better luck with the youths. They're dead keen on stopping the cars. It's climate change, you know. What kids are like these days, gluing themselves to public buildings, picking the arm out of pizzas.
Do you know, it's the business owners that I'm really surprised at, Aggie. I mean, Tracy wouldn't even consider it, or Alia. Oh, passing trade, they said. Putting the mighty dollar first, I call it.
Yeah, but...
Do you know, I just want to thank you. You have given me so much hope.
Have I?
Into the breach once more, my friend. Power to the people! Now I'm doing it.
Langerstein.
Fishman said they were on special, but to be honest with you, he only gave me a discount because he tried to pass off a load of pollock as cod. That's why it's such a reasonable price.
You're good.
I know.
What's a langoustine?
Big prawn.
Or small lobster. Depends from which end you're looking.
I might use that if anybody actually orders it.
One langoustine, please.
Ah, very good.
Michael, you and a fish moot?
No, chicken burger, please.
A coward.
More drinks?
Yeah, same again? Cheers.
Coming up.
Thank you. So, it's all getting a bit much or hold up at number 3, eh?
James and Grace winding each other up, and he's got enough on his plate.
So what's the problem? Hey, Grace pressuring you to get a place?
What, you psychic?
Just been around, kid. In all fairness, it seems like the next logical step. Now you're back together.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
I said logical next step, not best step. You gotta start making some grown-up decisions, Michael. You wanna be with Grace or not? Because sitting on the fence, you're just gonna get splinters in your backside.
Do you know who Dylan Thomas is?
Rugby player.
Try again.
The rabbit from Magic Roundabout.
Don't matter.
Daisy, love, could you go and put another tray of hot pots in, please?
We've still got half a dozen left.
I'm expecting a rush. Very diplomatic of you. I miss my calling. What can I get you?
Just a lemonade, please. I see she's moved on to Daniel already. Can't believe Ryan threw away what we had for some brief encounter with that skank.
Excuse me. That's my step skank.
Sorry. It's just that the thought of Ryan cheating on me with her. I keep thinking back to that night and I just feel so angry and humiliated. And, you know, worst of all, stupid.
I know that feeling. But look, if it makes you feel any better, I don't think it happened the way you think it did.
I was so focused on Glory, and I thought... I don't know what I thought.
Yeah, it was natural. Of course it is. And bear in mind, with a new kitty, it's hardly going to be young love's dream.
If I'm honest, if it wasn't for Glory, I don't think we'd be together at all.
You won't be their first couple to do that, and you won't be the last.
I just thought when we slept together, I guess I hoped things would get easier, but things are way more complicated now.
No surprise there either.
It's just you trying to help me.
All I'm saying is there's nothing new under the sun. If Glory's your priority, then take a step back. Think about what's best for her.
Parents who love her.
All right.
I still think it would be best for Glory if she had parents that were still together.
But only if they want to be. Michael, you don't need me to tell you this. You know all this already.
Yeah, I know. I know. I just want to do what's best for Glory.
Thanks for sticking up for me.
You don't need me sticking up for you. It's your job. You don't have to justify yourself.
You ready to order?
What are the specials?
Do you have any idea what Kelly's going through?
Well, I've got an idea of what Abby's going through.
Please, people, come on. This isn't the time or the place.
Just because Oliver died doesn't make you an expert on every murder case in this country, okay?
Imran, don't you dare bring up Oliver.
Please, come on. This is getting out of hand.
No, actually, you know what? Given your wealth of experience, why don't we just do away with courts altogether? The lawyers, 2. You can just sit there in a big chair, listening to cases, giving them the old thumbs up or thumbs down, depending on your mood. How about that? No, you'd be saving us a fortune. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am going to do my best to save an innocent girl using this pesky little system we've used for centuries, known as the legal system.
Yeah, you use all the tricks you want. I'm not going to change my mind.
Oh, the rallying cry of the irredeemably stupid. Stick to waitressing, yeah? Oh, I'm sorry, love, I've lost my appetite.
Hey, Clough here, talking to you, you great brat. What have I done?
Your missus is going round trying to close people's businesses.
How's Tracy supposed to sell flowers if punters can't park up for 5 minutes? I don't know. How many cars we got over there? About 5. 5. We're going to have to pay parking permits too.
Right, and I've looked into it. It's more expensive for businesses than it is for residents.
She's going to be closing all the businesses round here. Is that what you want? In a post-COVID world? Is it, eh? No, I suppose I don't. No.
Right, so do this whole community a favour, eh, and tell your wife to shove her stupid petition.
So Ryan didn't kiss Daisy that night. She just pretended they had.
Yeah, so Jenny reckons.
Why would she do that?
Oh, come on, Gran, keep up. Because she wanted Ryan all to herself, and she knew that this was the best way of splitting us up. Especially because he's such a useless liar. Not to mention an idiot.
So Ryan was blameless?
Well, not exactly. He still fell asleep in her bed. But it sounds like Daisy had it planned all along. The two-faced.
I know.
Who cares now, anyway?
You should care.
Look, I know you were fond of him.
Nice arms.
Gran.
Although dreadful taste in music, along with the whole,
idiot thing. You know, it just bugs me that I let that cow manipulate me like that. Well, both of us, actually.
And now she's dumped him, too. She does seem to like playing games with people.
Well, what can you do?
Stop playing her game?
Oh, just a little one for me. If I drink at lunchtime, I'm zonked by 3. I just wanted to share with someone the good news. I thought you were having problems. His daughter tried to set me on fire. Of course, there are problems. But love conquers all in the end. Well, it certainly is a surprise. We're keeping it a secret until after the court hearing. Oh, yeah, it's today, isn't it? Yeah. Once that's over, we can start again properly. Might be a bit weird, playing stepmom to a little girl, but it's quite a lot, isn't it? Tyrone is worried that she might be taken into care. And you? What do you want? Obviously, I want what Tyrone wants. And if she's allowed to return home, then we will deal with it. To love. To love.
And despite the seriousness of the crime, I'm taking into account the difficult situation at home. It can be very traumatic for any child to have parents split up. But don't have to tell you that, do I? I'm also encouraged to hear about the familial connections Hope has locally and that her family are all here today to support her.
Looking good, kiddo.
I'm persuaded that the best place for Hope is at home. I'm imposing a youth rehabilitation order, which means that she will be required to attend therapy sessions, as well as any other requirements that the rehabilitation team may deem necessary. Hope will need a lot of support and understanding, and this will be mostly down to you as her family. I can only reiterate how important it is for all of you to pull together. Thank you.
Can we go home now?
Thank God. Thank God.
So when this lady comes round tomorrow, right, we just have to do everything she says.
Like a teacher?
Sort of, but this is more like a teacher for all of us, yeah? The whole family. To show us how to be better with each other. To behave properly.
Even Nana?
No, she's past help.
Can I have my tablet back now, please?
Chairs, 2 secs. Hi, Chairs. Oh, sorry about just texting before. We were all a bit overwhelmed. Yeah, of course, we're relieved. She's fine.
Can we go and see Ruby?
Did you hear that? We'll come and pick her up from you now, eh? Evelyn's had to go to work, so... All right, yeah, okay. Yeah. That's all right. All right, see you in a bit. He's gonna, drop Ruby off when she finished her tea.
I'm going to change into my play clothes.
She seems more bothered about that tablet than nearly being taken away from us. It's like today never happened.
It's hard to know if she understands, isn't it? We'll get through it, won't we?
Yeah. Look, I've got to...
Your fiancé?
If you need me.
Well, we will, Ty, yeah. Because this is serious stuff, this.
Yeah, I know.
I think this is a wonderful idea, Sally. I really do.
Do you know, I knew you'd get it.
And non-residents have no pride in the area, do they? I saw one couple park outside Yasmin's and lob a milkshake into her bush, then head for the tram without a backward glance.
Did you say something?
Oh, I was polishing the paperboy. They were off before I had a chance.
I found an old bra on my front wall one morning, and that was in lockdown.
Oh, mine boggles.
Oh, some people around here, they're happy to live in their own filth. But unless people like you and I are vigilant...
Oh, there she is. Do you know, I knew you'd target the soft ones.
Soft-headed or community-minded?
Have you thought how this could impact the shop if customers can't park outside?
Well, most of our customers are local, so I'm completely que sera.
Well, you won't be saying that when you've got a shed load of sherbet lemons you can't shift.
Well, I'm afraid it's a fact of life that unless we can't persuade or cajole people to stop using their cars, we're all doomed.
Exactly. Thank you, Brian. The planet is heating up, Tracy, and it's all down to pollution. Don't ask me. You go and ask David Attenborough.
Oh, so we all have to wear a little bit more sun cream, and we get to grow lemons in the garden.
Now you're being glib.
Anyway, I have got a lot of support.
Yeah, well, not from me and Steve, you don't. Or from your husband.
What?
Oh, Sally, did he not say? Yeah, him and Steve were just talking earlier about how this could ruin streetcars. Think about those business permits they're going to have to buy.
That's true.
They are going to fight your stupid scheme. And I, for one, am going to be behind them every step of the way.
Hi, fiancé.
Hi.
I thought we should celebrate.
Celebrate? She's still got to see a therapist and everything.
Our engagement's silly.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Sorry, my head's just been on hold.
I thought maybe we should get some nice takeaway. Have some Prosecco. I had to celebrate before with Emma.
Right, great.
Maybe some sushi?
Sushi?
Yeah, a new place has opened and they deliver.
Well, that's raw fish. Sounds more like a dare than a celebration, that.
Okay, I'll find something you'll like. You can go and get the fizz. I mean, a Prosecco, not...
Yeah, it's fine. I'll go and get it. Still, it's good news about hope, though, eh?
Yeah, great. What about Italian? You love pasta.
Yeah, great.
You had a good time?
Where's Hope?
Upstairs.
Yay!
Thanks for having her, Chess. You're a good uncle.
She's no trouble. How's Hope?
Don't know. Don't know if she understands, really. Not fully. I'm hoping this youth justice officer will put us back on track.
And what about Tyrone? Is he on board with all this? Because, come on, let's face it, this is all down to him going off with Alina in the first place.
Yeah, well, he said he's going to put his family first, so... Don't know what his fiancé will make of that, though.
Fiancé?
Happened last night, apparently.
I I don't get it. How is that putting your family first?
I don't know, Jess. Anyway, look, after Hope's woman comes round tomorrow, can we bring her round to yours? So she's doing something normal. You know how much she loves her cousins.
Yeah. Look, Fizz, I'm sorry. I love you. I love the girls, you know that, but me and Gemma have decided we can't have Hope coming round anymore. Not with the babies. At least not until she's had treatment or whatever. We just can't take the risk.
So you do think you'll be able to meet? Sorry, mate, just give me 2 seconds.
Hi. Sorry, I just wanted to see if you were okay after lunch.
Yeah, fine.
Leanne reacted like that because you brought up Oliver.
It doesn't matter. Look, I've been waiting ages to speak to this guy.
Wait, are you annoyed with me?
Well, I'm a little surprised you were able to keep yourself quiet throughout all that. You're not usually sure things to say.
That's not fair.
I really need to speak to this guy, okay? Hey, Mike, sorry about that. Yeah, face-to-face preferably.
I think that's quite appropriate, dear.
Nan, please don't give me a hard time.
Why not? Your daughter's just up in court for arson, so would you like me to get you some balloons and a party popper?
That's for me and Alina.
Oh, Tyrone. You don't look very happy about it. You know, guilt is no reason to get married. Just a recipe for disaster, isn't it?
I can't believe you're marrying her.
Well, you don't have to dance at the wedding then, do
Right,
you?
can everyone just mind their own business, please? Yeah, sure. But on that, you might want to go and see Fizz. Well, I've just been with her. Why? Me and Gemma have decided we don't want Hope around the kids.
Oh, that's a bit much, isn't it?
She nearly killed Alina. I've got to put my lot first. At least until Hope's had the all clear from professionals. Some of us actually do put our families first.
Thought she'd summoned you home. It must be nice to have something to celebrate.
Fizz, I saw Ches in the shop. He told me what he said about Hope seeing the kids.
She was doing so much better. She was doing well at school, playing nice with Ruby. I have tried to do everything right, Ty. Up at the crack, ironing this, buttering that, helping with her own work, even flaming finger painting. I'm trying to give her, like, just the right amount of attention. Like Evelyn says, not too much, not too little.
Yeah, I know.
I watch her all the time. Like a hawk, you know? Even when she's just doing a jigsaw or whatever. Vigilant, that's the word. Have you got any idea how exhausting that is?
Yeah, well, that's because you're a brilliant mum.
I wish I was. But whatever I do, however hard I try, I can't defend her against you, can I?
Well, I wasn't to know this had happened.
Really? What? A pretty disturbed little girl with a liking for matches. The daddy that she's known pretty much all her life just goes, says see ya, waves bye-bye, starts a whole new family. You didn't think she'd have a problem with that?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have known it would come to this. What, you know, if I'd have thought that...
My mum used to say, if ifs and buts were whiskey and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, wouldn't we?
No, you're right. This is all my fault. You, Hope, the baby, everything. I've just wrecked everybody's lives.
Oh, I think I remember the cover now.
I doubt it's the same cover if you read it at school.
Well, I definitely remember a milkman.
Evening, losers.
What?
It's nice to see you smiling. It don't happen very often.
I'm just so happy to be out of, well, whatever this is.
This is none of your business. Did you want something?
Just a word with Ryan. You didn't cheat on me.
What?
With her. You didn't try and kiss her. Nothing happened. She lied.
Please, this is the ramblings of a bitter woman.
Jenny told me. Yeah, we had a nice little chat about it at lunchtime.
Was she... She's lying.
Calling Jenny a liar now, are we? Look, she knew you would be so guilty about it that it'd come out somehow or another and end up splitting us up. She was right. If you don't want to be next, run.
You never asked me what I thought. You just bulldozed over me as usual.
I gave you plenty of opportunity to voice your opinion.
What, was you were barking orders at Aggie and poring over a map like a mad Bond villain?
Villain? I'm the villain here.
I never said that.
Like a mad Bond villain, you said.
Oh, it's a figure of speech.
No, it isn't. It's an insult. And coming from someone who's siding with Tracy Barlow, it's a joke. I mean, you were the one that was encouraging me. Get the youngsters, you said. Rally the troops, she said.
Well, I listened to what you had to say, and then Steve and Tracy made their case.
I knew it.
Knew what?
I knew it didn't come from you. I knew it was Tracy. You haven't got an imagination. You're just her cat's-paw.
What the flippin' heck's a cat's paw?
A sucker. You should have it tattooed across your forehead.
You don't speak for me. I listen to what other people say, and then I make my own mind up. Isn't that what you say about keeping an open mind?
Yeah, but not so open your brains fall out. Anyway, how can there be two sides? It's your neighbour against random strangers.
Because people have different priorities.
Yeah, selfish idiots.
Yeah, well, that's what Hillary Clinton said about the voters, and look what happened to her.
How dare you use Hillary against me? You know she's my inspiration.
Well, that stuck-up attitude did for her, and it'll do for you and all, Sal, because you know what? You're no Hillary Clinton.
Wasn't expecting you home at a reasonable hour.
I'm sorry.
What for coming home?
For today.
You're working yourself into the ground for Kelly. You've got nothing to be sorry for.
Well, I should probably apologise to Leanne.
Oh, please. She's queen of the kick-offs. We had a chat earlier. Look, it's such a horrible thing all round. It's no wonder people are reacting the way they are.
Yeah. I mean, that wasn't me back there.
I know. You're exhausted.
I mean, when I do sleep, I'm dreaming of briefs and wigs.
Kinky.
I want to make it up to you.
Well, easy peasy. Sofa, wine, hummus, posh crisps. Oh, and something I love but you hate on the telly.
I would love nothing more.
But
Kelly needs me.
Bet Mrs. Connor, you know, would tell us off for putting ice in anything bubbly.
Why is it you trying to cheer me up?
Don't know. Guess because we're in the same boat. Well, maybe not the same boat. Different boats. Same storm.
How do you still care about me after everything I've done?
I've always cared about you, you plank. And even though it might not always feel like it, you care about me. I know you do. That's what family is. Sorry.
What's this?
I was just about to say this isn't a good idea, but none of this has been a good idea, has it? Me. The way I was. The way I reacted at the start.
No. No, it was me. All of it. Everything was me. You've done nothing wrong. You hear me? Nothing. Oh, what was I thinking?
Very quiet. What are you two naughty rascals doing?
She means the girl.
Yeah, I know. I should be going anyway.
You're back.
Yeah, I was just leaving anyway, so...
I thought that was for Alina.
Yeah, well, he must have changed his mind.
Thanks for spilling your guts to Alia.
I calls them like I sees them. I'm not lying, are you?
I didn't ask you to.
No, you automatically expect me to, which is worse. You did lie to Ryan and me. You look me in the eye and tell me I'm wrong.
Well, what does it matter now? Daniel must think I'm a giant weirdo.
Oh, and that's my fault, is it? Well, let me tell you something, lady. And just shut your trap whilst I do. You know the hell that Alia went through with her gran. Do you really think she deserves this, being tricked and humiliated?
Ryan thought he snubbed me. So we might as well have done. What is the difference?
The difference is between the truth and a lie. It seems pretty straightforward to most people.
All right, because you've never lied.
Well, of course I have, but it's been my lookout when I've been found out and nobody else's. Just stop acting like you are. Stop messing around with Alia and Ryan and Daniel. It's a horrible thing to do, and I don't want to dislike you.
Jenny, what a thing to say. I couldn't stand that.
Well, then stop doing dislikable things. It's not hard. Right, I'm going to poach an egg. Do you want one?
No.
You've been over an hour. The food is cold.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what ovens are for.
Is Hope okay?
Yeah, she just wanted a bedtime story.
At 6 o'clock.
Today must have took it out of her.
Where's the Prosecco?
I must have left that at home when I went to see Hope.
This is your home. Our home. We should celebrate. I'll go and get another bottle.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just happy today is over. Now that all this is finished with Hope, we can go on with our lives. Aren't you excited?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Jasper's expertise is called on when an attempt is made on a billionaire's life in a new case for Professor T, Sunday at 9. And with crime drama here on ITV Next tonight when the young Morse investigates a tragic car accident. We'll be right back with Endeavour.